Good morning and happy rainy Monday. One of the biggest misconceptions I'm seeing right now in the Denver metro market is this. People think if a home sits on the market, something must be wrong with it. But honestly, that's not what's happening. What we're seeing right now is a market that is becoming incredibly strategy sensitive. Over the last few years, almost everything sold quickly. But today, buyers have more inventory, more negotiating power, and more time to think before making a decision. Nationally, homes are now averaging closer to 2 months on market in many areas, which feels slow compared to the frenzy years. At the same time, we're seeing a huge separation between homes that are positioned correctly and homes that are not. And this is especially true in Denver metro move-up neighborhoods above $500,000. Here's what's interesting. The homes that are properly priced, professionally prepared, updated thoughtfully, staged correctly, marketed strategically and aggressively, and photographed well are still attracting strong attention. But homes entering the market overpriced because sellers are chasing 2021 pricing expectations. Those are the homes sitting. And this is where many buyers and sellers are getting confused because this is not a crash market. This is a leverage market. Buyers have more negotiating room than they've had in years. But sellers who understand positioning are still winning. In fact, many experienced agents are emphasizing that the first few days on market are now the most important exposure window a listing gets. That means pricing correctly from day one matters. Presentation matters, marketing matters, because once a listing sits too long, buyers begin wondering what's wrong, even when nothing actually is. For buyers, this creates opportunity. You can negotiate inspections again. You can ask for concessions. You can negotiate rate buydowns. And in some cases, you have the luxury of seeing a home multiple times before making a decision. But here's the catch. The best homes are still moving. For sellers, the takeaway is simple. You cannot rely on simply putting the home on the MLS anymore. The market is rewarding preparation and strategy. And honestly, this is where experienced representation matters most. So the real question today is not, is this a buyer's market or seller's market? The real question is, does your specific home, neighborhood, and price point align with today's buyer expectations? Because that answer can dramatically impact your timing, leverage, and final net outcome.